Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
There you go again. Putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Holmgren. Miles Bridges is out there with Lou George. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point guard position. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jay. The pass to Jacobs. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They set the pick. Here's Joe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
John Wall.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one.
the defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Zhang, and it's Wesley in at point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Joe. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Joe's got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
You know, one thing Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. They're trailing by 6.
Miles Bridges, Josh Giddey, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Los Angeles. Here's Jay. He's got 9. To the inside. And stolen by Giddey. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Under trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Zhang. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Passes it to West. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. And the basket by Jay. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Bridges. Over Zhang. And there's Bridges on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range of your Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Dort, he's for San Antonio. They have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Jacobs, the pass to Sohan. Here's Jay, covered by Wall. Here's Jacobs, and Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Throws it up high. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Holmgren. And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Quite often, the Player of the Month is also a candidate for league MVP. Jack?
Well, in that case, I won 2 MVPs then.
I don't think so.
There you go, rewriting history again. You only won one, brother. You only won one.
And 12 Player of the Month. That adds up to a second year. Thank you very much.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team was playing. Working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more double.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the score?
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous. Oh!
My goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
John Wall's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for your Spurs.
Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Williams. Back to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Let's remember, John Wall has long arms and he's a great athlete. Makes him a terrific finisher at the cup.
Here's Jay. Covered by Wall. Here's Jacobs. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Wall kicks to Williams. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Reeves. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
There's a good screen. Over in the corner, Dort. Off target with his 3. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Jay. 18 points for him. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pakusevski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Williams from 15 feet away. The rebound by the Spurs. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Here's Jay. Covered by Wall. Jay misses. Inside. Here's Pakusevski. Dort passes to Pokusevski. From deep. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Dort.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Jay, covered by Wall. A nice shot by Sohan.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The pass to Joe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And he's good on the second. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jay. He's got 20. Reeves can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Fires it up. The Thunder with another miss.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's Jay. Drops in the layup for 2. Jay's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Wall. To the left side wing. Joe. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jacobs, defended by Dort. Passes to Jacobs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we hit, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
We've got Jay, and it's Jacobs in it for 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. From the wing, Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Giddey, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. They set the pick. And he lobs it up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Thunder trailing by 14. Over in the corner, Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Off target at the rim.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Outside, George. 1:56 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jacobs. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet, sends it back.
Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
15 foul. At the line for your Spurs, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here now the Thunder. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away, that's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jay. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Jacobs, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One on Holmgren.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Joe. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, James.